For the fourth time in as many years, and for the seventh time since the Highlanders joined the Big West Conference in 2001, UC Riverside's Ag-Ops Scores played host to the Big West Cross Country Championships on Saturday. After finishing in second place 1 year ago, UC Riverside's Chad Hall took home the crown on the men's side, finishing the 8K race with a time of 23:41.9. Hall trailed the leaders for the majority of the race, but made his move with about 50 meters left, passing Cal Poly's Dan Gagne and Long Beach State's Heath Reed. Hall and UCR teammate Seth Totten, who finished in 8th place with a time of 24:15.3, both earned Big West All-Conference honors. After Hall and Totten, the Highlanders didn't have another run across the finish line until Talal Khan in 31st place with a time of 24:53.6. UCR finished close together after Khan, though, with Omar Gonzalez taking 33rd, Michael Gauger placing 35th, and Benjamin Heck finishing 38th. Stephen Crum and Carlo Ordinola finished back-to-back in 47th and 48th place, with Nick Beechin finishing 58th. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the Highlanders to take home the team trophy, as Cal Poly placed 7 runners in the top 14 spots for 36 points en route to their 11th team title in the past 14 seasons. UC Santa Barbara barely edged out Long Beach State for second place, with the Highlanders finishing 4th. Chad Hall becomes the first UC Riverside men's or women's cross-country runner to win the individual crown at the Big West Championship since the program moved to Division I.
I think I was extremely blessed. I felt great today. And it's been the first time that I felt awesome in a conference race. So I'm definitely very excited. It's nice to finally pull out the win. It's like every time you do what you think you can do, you're overcoming those little doubts that are always out there, So it's like every time you overcome those, you just put them to rest a little bit more. So I feel like I'm building up momentum, and I feel great about the season. But the race, it was nice. Daniel Gagne just kind of got out from Cal Poly, and he kind of just took the lead and held it almost the entire way, except for a few times where Peterson from Davis decided to try to push a little bit. And I was just kind of running behind those guys. I think in the first couple miles I was in 6th place behind the whole Cal Poly team. I knew that the race wasn't doing anything crazy, so I was just content to just kind of sit back and I was kind of measuring those guys' energy as I was running behind them, and I could tell that they were working a little bit, and I felt very within myself, so I knew I was going to hold out as long as I could and make sure that my move was the last move.
On the women's side, the Highlanders finished in 5th place out of 9 squads, with 2 runners finishing among the top 15 in the 6K race, led by freshman Raquel Heflin's 12th place finish in a career-best time of 21:08.3, and Katie Daly's 15th place finish in 21:16. Jasmine Pina was the 3rd UCR runner to cross the finish line, running in 21:22.2 to place 21st. Demasri DeBose finished 31st, while Alicia Brown came in 37th. Jeanette Lindstrom and Camila Alvarez finished 1 place apart in 46th and 47th place respectively, while Brittany Reimer rounded out the Highlander squad in 59th. UC Davis won its first ever title with 47 points, followed closely by Long Beach State and UC Santa Barbara with 61 and 62 points respectively. Cal Poly was 4th with 88 points, while the Highlanders totaled 115 points to finish in 5th.
It was a slow start at first. I think everybody just wanted to preserve their energy a little bit.
Okay.
So it was good just staying with the pack. And then I was mile 2 and then mile 3 came, it progressed even more. And then as of my strategy, it was just to compete and stay with the front pack as much as I can, or whatever pack was by me. But I would say every mile I just got faster and faster, and then at the 3 mile last one I just picked it up drastically and had my kick a little bit the last K.
Really proud of Chad. It's a first champion for UCR to have a Big West individual champion. We've never done that before. In this conference, that's a hard thing to pull off. And so we're proud of Chad and excited for him. Seth Totten, all conference, as a sophomore, ran a lifetime best by 7 seconds, and that's what you kind of expect on the day. So Chad and Seth get it done, and then the rest of the guys have a variety of reasons of why it didn't work out, and that's a bit disappointing because we probably today, if we'd run our best, probably couldn't get Cal Poly. They are definitely a top 20 team in the nation now, but we should have been a good close second. So fourth place is disappointing. So, I thought the girls of the day did a good, solid job, and being in the top half of our conference is a good accomplishment with this group, and they're all coming back. So we'll look forward to even brighter things next year.
The UC Riverside men's and women's cross country teams now prepare for the NCAA West Regional Championship in Palo Alto, California on Saturday, November 12th.